I'd like to take a look at your hand, if I might.
Of course.
All right. Now I'm going to face it a little towards the camera could understand. Basically, I'm looking at this running line. Not that I could understand what, not that I learned palmistry, but it tells me a bit of a story about Cody. So we're going to go to the early part of your life, Cody, which I find, and I'm going to tell you that it was, I wouldn't have wanted to have your childhood. It looks like your family was all over the place, if there really was a family there. So I feel like an abandoned child. Like we hear that train whistle, like that's you calling out, say, give me help, somebody help me. And where are you, God? No place. In the child's mind. Cody, tell me about your mom.
Oh man, wow, you picked up on that right away. Well, my mom abandoned me when I was 3.
I was just getting ready to write down the word disappointment. Now, no. You're not reunited with your mother?
No.
No. You know anything about your mother?
I have seen her and I know about her because she was in my life for a little bit, a little part.
So was a lot of other men in her life?
Yes.
Okay. So unfortunately, you had a mom that like Run Around Sue a little bit. That song, Run Around Sue. So we have to find some kind of forgiveness to put you back together, Cody. Can you understand that? Were you ever molested?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So because of the way you reacted to my asking you if you were molested, I will leave it there for you, okay? And then if you want to ask me questions or if there's anything, I'll tell you about it later. Tell me about your 13th birthday.
I think my 13th birthday was the one where my mom missed, and I was pretty upset about it.
Tell me about a truck. I see tires and a truck. Well, first I saw the tires, and then comes this truck.
As far as I can tell you, the only thing that reminds me of the truck is my stepdad.
All right, tell me a little bit about stepdad. Just a drop.
Oh, he worked for Bell Trucking.
Okay, that's what I need to know. Did he hurt you?
No.
No, okay. Was he good to you?
Yeah, he was good.
He was your protector?
When I was around my mom, yes.
Yeah, okay. Are you emotional right now?
A little bit.
Are you afraid of letting go? Letting go means to emotionally let the tears out. Because what I'm feeling in me is all this welling up like I'm gonna cry, which I'm not going to, but that's what I'm feeling from you.
I'm very open about my emotions. When it comes to my mom, it's hard for me to let go.
All right, were you ever on drugs?
No.
No. Who takes pills?
My sister, my stepsister.
You see what I'm doing with my hair, this nervousness? Who does that?
That's me.
That's you, okay. What do you think I'm doing now as I'm sitting here, my mouth is moving and I'm not saying anything? What do you think I'm doing, Cody?
Communicating.
I'm communicating with your loved ones, my loved ones, wherever I can get the information to help the individual. Also, I'm saying prayers. This is not a religious show. We can make it a religious show, but it's not. But it's about me praying for my belief, is for asking for help. Cody, did you think when you were younger that you were mentally, I think the word stagnant? I don't want to use another word.
Yeah, I was trapped within my own head.
Okay. Did kids make fun of you?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to go back to what I saw in your hand and your numbers, and then we're going to go to your good part of life. I think, Cody, as a child, you were very lonely.
Yeah.
And you wanted love, but there was nobody to love you. And whatever took place in the early part of your life, like to be molested, is the part that later on hurt you. It didn't help you. No molesting helps anyone. But it made you look in the wrong corners of the world for love. Can you understand that? Okay. But it's all right. Don't beat yourself up over it. We all make mistakes, Cody. Now we're going to go to the part of the other children making fun of Cody. Cody, who's James?
Oh, wow. That was my most recent bully.
Okay. So what would he bully you about?
Well, about my ex-girlfriend. That was her new boyfriend.
Okay.
And out of jealousy, he bullied me.
Okay. And what did you do about it?
I tried to be respectful and act like a man and tried to take the responsible action,
All right.
and it didn't work.
Okay. Well, this is what I would suggest that you do when somebody's trying to bully you or step on you, is take the responsible actions. I'm not saying to hurt the individual, but learn something. Why would this guy bully you? What did you allow him? You allowed him to do something. You also allowed her, because I believe that you picked a girl that you shouldn't have picked. She was not for you. She's not the caliber. She's not... I don't want to say that she used you, because I'm not going to go there with that, but I'm going to say in regard to her, you were too soft for her. All right? And that doesn't make you a bad person to be soft. Is your apartment a mess?
No.
Everything is in order?
Yeah.
So what's a mess?
My stepsister's life and her apartment.
And her apartment, but you don't live with her?
No, she doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't live with us.
Okay. Why? Did you ever want to be your stepsister? Did you ever want the attention that she got?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you did. Okay. Okay, so that's why I'm mixing up the two different apartments. Was there a sailor in your life or an army man in your life? Somebody with you?
The sailor actually was my stepdad. My dad was in the army.
All right, so we have two men that are in your army. Two men, one in the Navy and one in the Army. And you ever go to therapy?
No.
You think you need to go to therapy?
Not now. I don't think so.
Okay. Why?
I feel I've I've learned a lot from what I've been through, and I've almost gave myself therapy.
Okay.
From it.
All right. And who do you talk to when you're sad?
Well, that would be my dad or someone I'm in a relationship with at that moment, which would be my girlfriend at this time.
All right. When you share too much too early with the girlfriend or whomever you have in your life, it becomes too much. Then you become a target. All right? And it's very easy to allow you to become a target. So what I do suggest, now therapy, anybody can go to therapy. Even the guy over there might need therapy, or the girl down the road might need therapy, or I need therapy, or the producer might need therapy. But what I'm saying to you is you go to therapy and you tell the therapist your private stuff. You never tell another person until you feel secure with it, and that's why people have shit on you. Before I go on a little bit, you have any questions?
If you do have a suggestion what I could do with my mom.
Give me mom's date of birth. Do you remember it?
No.
No. Do you remember the month?
It's December.
That's the only thing you remember? Okay. You know anything about her father, which would be your grandfather?
He passed before I was born.
Okay, he passed before you were born. Did Mom ever talk about him?
Yes.
Was he nice to her?
Yes.
Okay. Who wasn't nice to her?
Her mom.
Her mom, okay. So the man that she loves leaves her life, okay? Now mom steps in, and mom is not being a very nice person. So, so here we have a woman who lost her father and has to contend with her mother. So what does she do? Any man that comes into her life becomes very, very important to her, Cody. Unfortunately, you were a child when she decided to uproot and leave you for whomever she may have left you for. So that gives you a problem in relationships. You got where I'm going to? So in a relationship, you give all of yourself, and then what happens, my friend?
I lose them.
You lose them. Because you are what?
I wasn't making myself happy. I was giving too much.
Right, you weren't being clear. Clear means what, Cody? And I'm not trying to force words into your mouth.
Right. It means being straightforward and honest and is right.
Right. You want to be loved for your pain. You got that? Nobody loves your pain, but only you. That's why I do suggest you go to a therapist. You keep your life to yourself, and when you're ready, and you will meet the right person, and then and they will understand and respect you. Young people are not going to understand what you went through because they may not have gone through it, or they just don't want to deal with it, or because you have pain, they may think a lot less of you. I happen to like you. I think you're a good young man. And I think that through a little therapy, and that doesn't mean a week, a good therapist is going to get you to right where you need to be.